So the camera's on the
Mhm.
laptop.
Right here is where the camera is.
Yeah.
So hello, I'm Rachel. I'm CIO at Desert ESD, and I am sitting here with
Kathy Martin.
Kathy is our web accessibility coordinator, and we've been working together this year on some training and resources for our web editors at High Desert ESD. And we're also joined by
Jenny Tone,
and Jenny is with Abilitree as a
job coach.
and she gets to visit us each week as we sit together and work on our web accessibility training plan. We've been at this for, Kathy, how long now?
Oh, when did we start? September?
It's been months now,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's been months. We have been walking through resources for our web editors around
Visually impaired
Mhm.
clients, people, web accessibility for the to help our editors
Yes.
so that they can clarify their websites.
Yes, making our websites more accessible and easier to use, especially for individuals who use accessible technologies. So we spent a number of months digging into Vision.
Mm-hmm.
We installed the JAWS reader on our laptops, and we had a really annoying day in our meeting room together with the JAWS reader yelling at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The New York Times, we discovered, has a lot of content on it. It was minutes and
Overwhelming.
minutes. It was overwhelming. And we had a really first person, like empathy-based experience for someone with vision impairment using websites.
Mhm.
We then read our own website in the JAWS reader, and it was as annoying as the full tilt boogie New York Times front page, getting through our menus, getting through our sections. So that started informing our work right away. And then we looked at color contrast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And we had a tool that let us see there's one primary one that we were looking at, and that's
For
the,
color blindness.
yes,
Yeah.
the red-green.
Right. You want to make it color more red or yeah.
Yeah, we want to avoid having red and green right next to each other.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And use text labels if we do. So if we have a bar graph and one bar is red and one bar is green, we also want to label what that bar graph indicates, so it's not just color-based. And then we talked about mobility and our users with limited or with limited mobility or mobility issues. And we watched some videos actually of individuals using mouse and or mouth sticks to navigate on the web, and also recognized that we need to build in awareness of being able to tab through menus, which is more on the technical side than the web editor side, but making sure that our website software is ready for those individuals who may be able to use a few keys very easily, but who cannot control a mouse.
Mhm.
So forward arrows, backward arrows, those types of things. And then today we have been having fun. First of all, we found this amazing video that we'll share on social media because I think it's fantastic, of a person using American Sign Language to say something that looked really interesting, and there were no captions. And so it was demonstrating. We thought our sound wasn't working. And then thankfully Jenny said, I think it's the video. Thinking we were connected to our TV. I'm looking up at our TV on the meeting wall. And so, but as soon as she said, I think it's the video, I thought, oh, I think it's the video. And it was.
On purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah.
To demonstrate that we were frustrated that we could not hear this really animated something that looked really juicy and really, good. We couldn't do it. So that led us into the importance of captioning. So we took one of my videos of my nephew reading a book to me months ago, actually years ago, and we played with YouTube's caption editor And we're getting ready for training later this spring and throughout next year for our web editors. And so what we're doing now is a small video about us sitting at this table talking so that we have a video to go in and do another round of caption editing on. And this way, as I'm traveling the next couple of weeks, Kathy and Jenny can see how they can create a video just sitting at Kathy's laptop next week and then go in and use the caption editor together and get practice so that we're ready for our trainings. I like to refer to it as my 1,000 times of failure and looking like I don't know what I'm doing behind the scenes so that when I actually go to do a training, I look like I have some idea of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like this is a good start that we can work
Yes.
with?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's all say bye.
Bye.
Bye. So now I'll click end stream.